What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the jungle. Optimus Prime coming at you with another video today. So, today I want to talk about WWE and their impact with the Indies. So, as of late, if you've been watching WWE, we have seen a lot of indie guys starting to be signed by the WWE and finally starting to be used by the WWE. So, let me elaborate on that a little bit. So, first off, we have the Shield. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. All indie guys, maybe not Roman Reigns, but Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, big indie guys. Dean Ambrose was CZW, and Seth Rollins, everywhere. He was in ROH, he was in Wrestling Society X, if you watched that on MTV. Good series. I thought it was sweet. But that was probably only me. I love Wrestling Society X. But we're going to get back to things. And Roman Reigns, it was in NXT. I don't know where he was before that. Not important. You know, there are some big indie guys. Seth Rollins was a former ROH champion. You know, and WWE signs these guys. And, you know, they were in FCW and NXT for a little while. And then finally brought up to the main roster. And being used very, very well. They, you know, they're probably one of the toughest stables in the WWE that we have ever seen. They're undefeated. They beat The Undertaker. You know, they're being used very well. Paul Heyman is a huge fan of Dean Ambrose. I know CM Punk is a big fan of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is a future star in the WWE. He'll be one of your top heels coming up here pretty soon once the Shield is over. Roman Reigns is going to be a big heel, and then Seth Rollins is probably going to turn to a babyface, and those are the roles that they're gonna you know really do well in, and it's going to be exciting to see. So, El Generico, huge indie star with ROH, Chikara, everywhere. He's one of the three main indie guys. WWE signed him a few months ago, sent him to NXT, and now he's working under the name Sami Zayn. And, you know, he'll be called up soon. He'll definitely be called up very, very soon. And, you know, you still hear the Olay chants everywhere they go, that there's Olay chants. I wonder why. You know, just put the mask on WWE. It's getting old. And then, you know, Cassius Ohno, Chris Hero, he's a big, he's in NXT right now, feuding with William Regal. Really exciting. He's exciting to watch. I know CM Punk is a big Chris Hero fan, and you know, hopefully they bring him up very soon. Maybe they bring him up with Antonio Cesaro, who's another indie guy, and maybe we see a pair of the Kings of Wrestling come back, which would be exciting. Daniel Bryan's an indie guy. They're using him. You know, he's been up for a little bit, but he was a big indie guy, and they're using him. It's exciting to see these independent guys finally getting, you know, the spotlight that they deserve. Which leads me into the meat of this video. Two indie guys that WWE is about to sign. The first one I'm about to talk about is a major signing. You know, they're giving him testing right now. They're putting him through tests, and they're putting him through physicals, which are tests normally done right before you sign a superstar. And that superstar is Sami Callihan. Yes, Sami Callihan. If you don't know who Sami Callihan is, here's a little brief summary of him. He was trained by Shark Boy. He is also known as the Callihan Death Machine. He was in CZW, Dragon Gate USA, Evolve, ROH, PWG, Pro Wrestling Syndicate, and Chikara. He's been everywhere. Very decorated. He kind of has an emo, dark side look to him. I really like what he looks like. He's a great in-ring performer. Okay, so I believe, this wrestling association was called Heartland Wrestling Association, where Sami Callihan was in a stable with Dean Ambrose and two other no-name guys, so they're familiar with each other. He was in Chikara, he was in a tournament, and he got wins over Chris Hero, who's Cassius Ohno, Eddie Kingston, and Too Cool Scorpio, who would have been Flash Funk. He was in Dragon Gate, he was in, let me see here, these notes I have here. PWG, where he fought Adam Cole, Colt Cabana, Mick Foley. So he's definitely known around the wrestling world. He was in Dragon Gate USA. He fought Jimmy Jacobs, who was Seth Rollins' partner for a little while. Jimmy Jacobs and Seth Rollins were partners, if anyone didn't know that. And then on October 23rd, 2012, Sami Callihan was in a dark match versus Fandango. But he lost to Fandango, which is not a big deal. But that's pretty interesting. As of October 23rd, he was in talks with the WWE, which is really, really interesting. So he has some moves, the 64 lariat, the stretch muffler, the bicycle kick. The Callihan Death Machine, he's the real deal. He's a really exciting wrestler to see. I hope they sign him. He goes down to NXT for a little while, and just gets his feet in the water of WWE, and then comes up and he'll definitely thrive on the main roster. The second guy that WWE is signing, or they might have signed, is Mike Bennet from ROH. And actually his girlfriend, his Marina Kanellis, or whatever it is, from WWE, claims herself as the first lady of ROH or whatever. He's in ROH. He once was on Heat, tagging with a guy named Bryce Andrews, and they fought Crime Time. He was also on TNA, and he fought Kip James, who was Billy Gunn. So I've heard of Mike Bennet. I haven't really watched any of his stuff, but from what I saw of him on the internet, he looked kind of cool. He looks like he's good. Sami Callihan's definitely the better signing there. But yeah, it's really exciting seeing these guys being signed and being called up. So tell me who you think WWE might sign next from the Indies, or how you would like to see Sami Callihan and Mike Bennet being used. Tell me down below in the comments. I love hearing it. I love talking to you guys. So as always, the links are there. Twitter, YouTube, subscribe, tout. I don't really tout, but hey, follow me on it anyways. So guys, that's it from me. As always, Optimus Prime signing out. Until next time. Peace.